What's going on, family? I am very stoked to get into another request from our good buddy Dave today. He's going to check out another song from Aurora. Song's called Animal. Let's get into it. I have to say off the bat, this is probably my favorite hairstyle. When she had this hairstyle, like when it's all different now, I always think about like, man, I wish she would go back to that look. I love this look. Love this look.
You are the victim of my love. I dangle up on rooftops before I push you off. I stand under headlights, looking for a corner where I can be found. Where the goddess in my right eye, watching every love around the battleground. You're hunting for love, killing for pleasure, lost in the concrete jungle. If I am alone, make me a stranger, lost in the concrete jungle. I'm an animal, hunting for an animal, hunting for love, killing for pleasure, lost in the concrete jungle. Isolation makes
Lost in a concrete jungle, I am an animal. Well, the video is obviously pointing in a direction of the lyrical content of that, of her coming out, like busting out the cage into the middle of like the street like this. It's like the first time I've ever seen her like on concrete before. Like everything has always been in the grass or in nature, or maybe like in some sort of like old building this way. There's always like some sort of a lot of nature going on. It's like the fact that like it is like kind of surrounded by the concrete jungle I find very interesting. And I'm not going to say it's a love song because apparently she just likes to write in a way where they sound like love songs, and they're definitely not love songs, but they sound like love songs. You know what I'm saying? Again, energy, spirits, earth, and all that. You know what I mean? Peace, love, and harmony. You know what I mean? But never love, right? Never love. Never, not actual love songs. Never. Could never be actual love songs, right?
hunting for love, killing for pleasure, lost in the concrete jungle. Isolation makes me hungry. Will you stay here till I sleep? You'll return home in the morning, but you never really leave. I keep the memories alive. The weight upon my shoulders felt so divine.
If that is the mirror that she really licked, she probably shouldn't have done that. Like, probably a little dirty, yo. Probably a little dirty. That's pretty animalistic, though, at the same time.
Divine, where the goddess in my right eye, watching every step I take before I die.
Yo, did she just like swallow that whole egg, fam? What the hell?
Hunting for love, killing for pleasure, lost in the concrete jungle. If I am alone, make me a stranger, lost in the concrete jungle. I'm an animal, hunting for an animal, hunting for love, killing for pleasure.
Right, she's in a club now in the middle of the concrete jumble. You know, she's hunting for love, but it's definitely not a love song because Aurora doesn't write love songs. I've already been told, guys. You guys have already told me once before that she doesn't write love songs. So this is definitely not what's happening. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. Oh, how could she ever? Oh, so close. She's so close to writing a love song. I hope one day she does, though. You know what I mean? I kind of do. I hope one day she writes a great love song.
Love, killing for pleasure, lost in the concrete jungle.
Yo, she spit the egg back out. She like carried it through like a like a mother hen or something. You know what I mean? What animal does that? What animal holds the eggs in their mouth like that? I'm sure there's an animal out there. That's what I'd love to know in the comments. What animal holds eggs in their mouth to warm them up and transfer them places to places? I'm sure there's some sort of bird out there or something. Maybe a fish. I don't know. Something out there. There's something out there that does this. I swear.
Let me become an animal. Let me become an animal. 'Cause when you are an animal, you lose control. You're hunting for love, killing for pleasure. Lost in the concrete jungle. If I am alone, you make me a stranger. Lost in the concrete jungle. I'm an animal, hunting for an animal. I become an animal, hunting for an animal. Hunting for love, killing for pleasure. Lost in the concrete jungle. I'm an animal, hunting for an animal. I become an animal, hunting for an animal. Ho, ho.
They're all eating each other up and biting each other apart. I wonder what that's a metaphor for. I don't know. I'm obviously wrong about that one, I think, for sure. The other thing I thought of with this one, guys, was like, this is the kind of music that, this is better music to just hear out in the world. Like I said, when I'm at Wawa, you know what I mean? Like, it's why can't this play in the store? You know what I mean? I get it. We can't just play rock music everywhere and all that kinds of stuff, but stuff like this sounds like better stuff that they play at like the grocery stores and stuff. You know what I mean? Why can't we play a little bit of Aurora Animal in there? Because like I said, it's not a love song, so there's nothing wrong with putting it out there in the world like that. So I don't know. I would kind of dig the vibe no matter what vibe she gives me. So like I said, like, I like the sad, slow stuff. I like the more serious nature stuff and, this upbeat, kind of more like club kind of dancey kind of music kind of stuff. It's got a great energy to it. Like I said, I'm excited for whatever I get the chance to see Aurora one day is. Maybe I'll go with Ashleyna one day or something. Maybe Ashleyna would take me. That'd be cool. I feel like I definitely need to go with somebody who knows about it. And I don't even know when she's coming again. Apparently she's just came off a tour, so I don't know when she's coming back to America. So we shall see. But I'm excited because like that's what I'm saying. I'm like, this is like, you need some stuff like this to go in between the sets to get everybody all excited and having like a good time. You know what I mean? That's where my mind's going when I listen to stuff like this. So that's all I got for this one, guys. Thank you again, Dave, for the request. Be kind to a stranger today. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Flashrock family, it's always room for you.